Hello, why is it important to forgive and let go of resentment? Often we get hurt, upset, insulted, criticized, abandoned by different people, and then we carry that resentment, grudge, frustration, anger, or sadness within our heart for a long time, sometimes even years after years. And that has a negative impact on our relationships, on our health and well-being in general. Very nice authors, Louise Hay and Valery Sinelnikov, explain about how different emotions have negative impact on our health, how causes different diseases and illnesses, and the only way to improve our well-being and have balance in our life is by releasing unpleasant feelings and letting go. And Louise Hay also tells that forgiveness takes place in our own mind, nobody else. So we are the ones who have a choice to forgive or carry the resentment within. And the only way to attain this inner fulfillment and happiness is by letting go of resentment, by forgiving and by setting ourselves free. Because if our heart is full of anger, full of frustration, full of resentment, we simply do not have space to fill it up with happiness and love, because it's already full, like a full glass of this bitterness and negativity. Whereas when we let go, when we release resentment, when we forgive, we have more space to fill it up with love, compassion, kindness. And the same way, when we start with attracting little by little more compassion and kindness in our heart, then slowly this anger, this resentment and grief starts dissolving from within, and then we fill up ourselves with the pleasant feelings. And then we can live fully in happiness and feel this, our well-being in balance. And resentment is difficult sometimes to let go. Sometimes it takes time. If we were angry about someone or hurt for a long time, it may take a while until we truly forgive and let go. And that we can do with the practice, with meditation, with different exercises, affirmations, prayers. In the next video I'm going to explain a bit more which ways we can let go and forgive step by step. And it's important to know that forgiveness is not about the other person, but it is about us. To forgive does not mean that we justify the offender for his or her wrong actions. No, we understand that yes, the person did something wrong, but there is laws of nature that going to give a lesson to the person, and that's going to be sorted out. There is always action and reaction. So whatever we do wrong, then we get consequences and a lesson to learn from. So we do not need to judge. We are not the judges, we are not controllers. So we cannot judge and give the lesson to the person. But our task is to forgive, awaken this love, compassion and kindness, to learn that from every situation we get a lesson to improve and become better, to enhance this tolerance, patience, kindness and compassion within our heart. And that what we should choose, this choice and possibility of improving and letting go all this resentment and setting ourselves free. And Buddha also nicely said that anger, which is very close to resentment, that anger, when we're angry, is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It's the same. We keep the resentment and we expect that the offender is going to suffer. But usually it does not happen like this. The offender possibly maybe not even understood that did something wrong, maybe already forgotten that hurt us and has nothing to do with that anymore. And we carry those thoughts, the resentment, years after years and poisoning ourselves. So when we forgive, we can become free and save ourselves. And that's what I wish you, that you take it seriously, you awaken the desire at least now to forgive. You think about someone who hurt you, offended you, mistreated, and remember the situation so that you start thinking about that, bringing the feelings back instead of suppressing and hiding them. Bring it up to the surface, feel it, and with the help of meditation and exercises that I am giving, you can move on further to the process of forgiveness and letting go. So I wish you happiness, and I will see you soon.